Alright guys, so I did a thing and
Hey guys, so we are 2 days away from the first due dates, so I just wanted to drop in and let you guys know that nobody is in labor. Today is actually a horrifically windy day, so I'm not upset about it, but this morning I did notice some changes in the udders for sure. So they're definitely starting to get more bagged up, but quicker. So kind of exciting to see, and of course I'm just checking ligaments while they eat and stuff, and just keep eyeballing them and, you know, hovering, but trying not to be too crazy about it because it's just driving myself crazy. And Lily here, I came under one of the shelters here, an A-frame, because all of the goaties were over here, and then of course Lily had to kick everybody out, and now she's just standing guard. See her? She is not going to let any of the other goats in. But anyway, so yeah, we did get a lot of rain through the night. It was supposed to just kind of rain all day and start about 8 in the morning, but that did change. Oh, here comes Willie. Let's see what happens. Do you see that? She's not even gonna let her say hi to me. Lily. Do you want to say hi? Oh, I love you too. I know. Okay. So she's my guard goat, apparently. But anyway, yeah, so about 2 in the morning it started raining, and we were able to feed them this morning about 8 o'clock. So nothing too bad, and it hasn't rained since. But we do got some more coming in this evening. And other than that, the girls are just looking like they're progressing as they should. And you know, at this stage in the game, it could be any time. Oh, yay! Lily took off for a second. Now I get to say hi to you. Sweet Mia. And the girls are getting a lot more friendly, huh? They're wanting a lot more attention. I was signing off and then you came along. Yes, you wanted to say hi. Right there. Look at those tubes. What are we doing here? You like that? I love these girls. They're too funny. They're just too funny.
Alright guys, so I did a thing and I never pressed record again after I walked away from not being done piping, and then I came back and I was piping and I was thinking I was talking to you guys, but instead I was just talking to myself and piping away. So I just wanted to show you all how the soap turned out. So it is really beautiful. I just went unmolded it, and I am going to cut it. And anyway, I just had this feeling. I was like, you know what, I turned the camera on, or I thought I turned it off, and then when I went to go grab the camera, it was on, and I was like, I just don't know. So when I went back and looked at the footage, sure enough, I didn't show you guys the completed topping with the flowers. So I really love the pollinator bar. I'm going to show you again. Just look at it. So this is what it looks like after you take the bubble wrap off. So it gives it that awesome like beehive look there. And then all of the flowers, right? And then I do go back, I save a little bit of green, because if you remember, we had all the green that we laid down on the bottom first, and then we came back with the beautiful rose clay flowers, and then I come back with a little bit of that green I saved, and just put little green petals here and there, and it just gives it a little bit of an extra touch, makes it a little bit prettier, and I love it. So here, before, it's not very often I get to show you guys a loaf of soap, so that's kind of what it looks like. And when you unmold it, you're like, oh, I hope it looks really neat. And you can always see the outside. So if the outside looks good, guys, the inside is going to look very good. So pretty cool, huh? Okay, so I am just going to cut this, so I may as well cut a few bars with you guys and show you. So what I actually do when I'm cutting is I just like to get the ends off. I call them the butts. So And the butts I always just make a little bit smaller, actually a lot smaller. I'm just trying to get off that first part of the soap here. And all that does is make sure that it is beautiful on both sides. Not that it's not beautiful on the flat side here, the side that was up against the mold, but sometimes when you're unmolding, you'll get the edges or something, or kind of scuff it, and it's just, yeah, not as pretty as, say, the cut piece. But I love these bars. So, yeah, it turned out really lovely. All right, and so when I'm cutting, this is actually my cutter here. So when I cut, this wire here gets soap on it, obviously. And so you clean in between each cut. All right, so now I'm just gonna slide her on over and cut. And I aim for close to 6 ounces here. Oof, that's pretty. I aim for close to 6 ounces because by the time it cures, it's going to be about 5.5 ounces. And I like really, really large bars. Isn't that pretty? I love it. And then, of course, I weigh them all. It is 6 ounces. Let's cut another one and see how it looks. Oof. That's really cool. So I actually love, love, love this swirl. Now this is called drop swirl. You don't need any fancy hangers or anything like that. You just drop it all back into the pot, give it a little swirly whirly, and you're good to go. Doesn't that look so pretty? I love it. Okay, since we're already cutting, I will do one more with you guys here. Clean the wire. Alright, I'm probably going to get asked where this cutter came from, and it just came from Amazon. I found it on Amazon. They do have cutters where it's like a big handle and you bring it down and it has lots of different wires. I do not prefer that one. This one takes more work. If you'll see, is kind of the theme in my soap making. I don't cut corners. I do take the time to make sure everything is perfect and exactly as I would like it. Otherwise, what am I selling it for? If I don't like it, I don't want to pass that on to anybody else. So, here, look at that. That's so pretty. I love that swirl, right? And so simple. Just too cool. Okay. So anyway, they have the big cutters like that, and you just don't have the possibility to decide how big you want your bars. So it's just already kind of set for you, and they're all gonna be whatever size they have it set out. However, a lot of my soaps are different. So some of them have a lot more topping. Some are just a flat with no extra topping. So I will move this and make it bigger. Because again, I like to have a 6-pound bar when I'm cutting it, or a 6-pound, geez Louise. I'd like a 6-ounce bar when I cut them, and then after they cured, they're about 5.5 ounces. So I get to decide exactly how big I want my bars with this particular cutter, even though it takes a little bit of extra time. And there I was talking away, so you get to see one more bar. Check it out. So each one's a little different, and soap cutting is always super fun and satisfying. It's awesome because you get to see like the end product and all your hard work. And so you wonder, you sit and you just wonder what it's gonna look like, and by the time you cut it open, typically I'm satisfied. Alright guys, so I'm totally sorry about that epic fail and not showing you the piping, or at least the completed piping, but that is what it looks like. That is the final product, and it's beautiful, and it is an awesome, amazing bar of soap. So we do have all of our spring soaps relisted in the Etsy shop as of now. So head on over to the Etsy shop, you guys. Get yourself some spring soaps. And other than that, we'll be seeing you guys again soon.